I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. There's a problem with African leadership, particularly in Nigeria. Leadership might be political, leadership might be spiritual, leadership might be traditional. We have a tendency towards elite capture. We want to steal what belongs to the Commonwealth, that is the whole nation, the whole community, the whole state. And we also want to do conspicuous consumption. It is not only cyberbullying that is offensive. Socioeconomic bullying is equally offensive. That is, you display so much wealth in the midst of poverty and you rub it on the nostrils of the poor. You are bullying them. You are intimidating them. You are humiliating them. You are frustrating them. There is a news item, I don't know whether it is AI generated. Governor Joshua Dariye, who was convicted and sentenced to 10 years imprisonment for diverting funds, more than 1 billion of his state's money, his people's money. Governor Joshua Dariye, who was arrested with a large sum of money in the UK. He was later a senator and then sentenced and then recently pardoned for his offenses. He is alleged to have written a petition against two folks who sold a fake wristwatch, a polo wristwatch, for $290,000. The wristwatch turned to be fake. I tried to Google how much $290,000 is worth today in Naira. It's about 400 million. 400 million. Governor Joshua Dariye is from Bokos. Bokos local government area is plagued currently by banditry. And his local government area is not a very rich local government area. Neither are his people, neither do they have a world-class hospital in the whole of Plateau State where he governed, or an exceptionally functional research institute, or an exceptionally functional ICT center. He wanted to wear a 400 million naira wristwatch. That is, you will carry a hospital, because 400 million naira can build a cottage hospital that is functional. You want to carry a 400 million naira in your hand, wristwatch. You want to be carrying a hospital around. You want to carry a functional secondary school as big as the one I have. You want to carry it in your hand and be moving around. You want to carry scholarship for 400 university students in your hand. You want to carry entrepreneurship capital that you can give to 800 micro entrepreneurs with 500,000 naira each to start business. You want to wear it in your hand. This one can measure my blood pressure, measure my heart rate, measure my oxygen concentration in my blood, answer calls, measure the distances I have trekked over a week. It informs me to get up and walk. I don't know how much we bought it in euros. My son bought it. It's not expensive. The northern part of Nigeria, the indicators of a socioeconomic well-being, very low, very poor. And a northerner, Joshua Dariye, a Christian, you want to wear a wristwatch of 400 million. You will tell me that if I'm there, I will equally steal. I'm a wise man. I'm an entrepreneur. 400 million. Boy, if you know what I would turn it to. Moreover, it doesn't belong to me. It does not belong to me. And if you are going to defend him, you are one of the stupid human beings we have in this country who benefit from the rot. You want to where are you wearing the wristwatch to? What are you going to do with it? What is it going to do for you? You want to go and sit with the governor of the state of California, whose economy is bigger than your own, your nation's economy, wearing a $290,000 wristwatch. We are insane as black people. We like to go and look at palaces that ex-presidents built around Africa. They are unoccupied. Many of them are decaying. Many of them are occupied by reptiles. We like excessive display of wealth that we don't own, that we steal. I see our young musicians, they wear burden on their neck, wear loads on their neck. You see a necklace with a pendant as big as my palm. That is slavery. Recently, thieves have started attacking people to remove the gold chains that look like conveyor belts on your neck. And you live in a very dirty and poor economy. I wonder why 10 of our prominent musicians cannot come together and start a musical equipment production plant that will produce microphones like Shaw, speakers like PV, or set up an AI village. It's just in a very dirty environment that you live in. I'm always amazed that a Nigerian traditional ruler will drive a Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce to where? On which road? Some of them, if they want to go for the ceremonies, they will use a low-bed trailer to carry it close to the venue and then drive it to the venue. To social bully who? To social bully who? Rolls-Royce. In this dirty environment, your relatives are poor. The school in your community, people are writing on the floor. You don't have electricity in your community. Drive Rolls-Royce. You say it's because I cannot afford it. Even if I can afford it, I know what to invest it in. And the profit, I can use the profit to buy a newer model if I must drive Rolls-Royce. I have a car here. Today is the first day I'm bringing it out to drive to somewhere because I'm going to give a lecture. I can't afford to be driving it up and down. No. The cost of driving it is enough for me to give scholarship to children. How much did I pay for a child's annual school fees yesterday? It's something I can eat once in a restaurant. That child, I will train him until he finishes secondary school, if possible university, so that he will not be a bandit. The problems we're having in the north of Nigeria today, I was watching Kano State, drugs, phone snatching, banditry, criminality, is because the elite in the north captured the wealth with flowing babariga, left the Amajiris to be begging. Today, those beggars are coming to haunt people. A musician said that if you can't spread your riches to the poor, they will spread their poverty to you. It's not an excuse for criminality, neither is it an excuse for laziness. But if what is entrusted to you, the commonwealth of the people, given to you to use for the sake of the people, you go and use it to buy wristwatch. You use it to buy wristwatch. People, you will use it to go and buy wristwatch. 400 million. Huh? You can use it to buy a Rolls-Royce. You can use it to buy a house in the UK. Use it to buy a house in Germany. Then when you are sick, you go for treatment there. Understand? I just came from a tour of countries in Europe. It is my sweat from my intellectual property. I didn't take money from Nigeria. I have used this brain to create wealth over there, and all the expenses I made, they will deduct it as tax from what I used the company I used my brain to create there. It's not public money. It's not money from Nigeria. It was created there. Ask yourself, how, apart from politics, what businesses, companies that employ people that Dariye set up in Plateau State? Is it a milk producing factory, a yogurt producing factory, a dairy farm, a cattle farm? What is it that Dariye has become so rich? I don't know the kind of wristwatch Dangote wears, but he's a simple man. May God help us. May God help us. Help us to be wise as black people, as Nigerians. If not, what will befall us from these people that we're impoverishing, stealing their monies, will be terrible. I've never done contracts. I've never worked for government. If I act as a resource person, it's my brain. They pay me and I go away. My hands are clean. When the revolution and anger will start, please exclude me. Exclude me. Because Nepal is not far from many countries. Nepal is knocking on the doors of many countries. A little thing can ignite it. It's terrible. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. Somebody said, I'm no longer saying your friend. I don't get many enemies. Anyway, if you are my friend, I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I have a webinar coming up. I have properties for sale. I have a mentorship group. I do consultations. counseling consultations. They are paid for. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. God bless you.